Hi everyone, this is Dr. P. Malatilata, working as Assistant Professor of Economics, Government Degree College, Vardhanapet. Now I am going to explain about role of agriculture in Indian economy. భారతదేశ ఆర్థిక వ్యవస్థలో వ్యవసాయ రంగం యొక్క పాత్ర. I am going to explain about this topic. Then what is agriculture and what are the agriculture products and what is the importance of agriculture in our economy. Now we going to the introduction. Agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy. Backbone of Indian economy. Without agriculture, there is no economy. This agriculture sector belongs to primary sector. అంటే వాట్ ఆర్ ద ప్రైమరీ నీడ్స్ ఆర్ ఇన్ అన్ ఎకానమీ ఆర్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద ప్రైమరీ నీడ్స్ ఫర్ అన్ ఇండివిజువల్, దీస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ కమ్ ఫ్రమ్ అగ్రికల్చర్ సెక్టర్. సో దట్ అగ్రికల్చర్ ఈస్ ద బ్యాక్బోన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియన్ ఎకానమీ. Agriculture is the most important occupation for the most of the Indian families. Not only economy, but most of the Indian families depend on agriculture, and this is their important and livelihood occupation. In India, agriculture contributes about 16% of total GDP and 10% of total exports. 16% of total GDP and 10% of total export. మొత్తం జీడిపిలో దాదాపు 16%, ఎగుమతులలో 10% కూడా భారతదేశంలో అగ్రికల్చర్ నుండే వస్తున్నాయి. దట్స్ రీజన్ ఇండియా సెక్యూర్డ్ సెకండ్ పొజిషన్ వరల్డ్ వైడ్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్మ్ అవుట్పుట్. అబౌట్ 75% పీపుల్ ఆర్ లివింగ్ ఇన్ రూరల్ ఏరియాస్ and are still dependent on agriculture. About 43% of Indian geographical area is used for agriculture activity. 75% of Indian people are residing at rural areas and they are depending for their livelihood on agriculture. And overall 100% geographical area, about 43% of India's geographical area is used for agriculture activity. This is the importance of agriculture in Indian economy. And an overview of agriculture in India. Total geographical area for agriculture in India is 328 million hectares. In that, net area zone 142 million hectares. Grass cropped area 190.8 million hectares. Net irrigated area 56.9 million hectares. Provides food to more than 1 billion people. And our agriculture sector produces 51 major crops. Contributes to 1/6 of the export earnings. These are the an overview concept of agriculture in India. Our agriculture produces 51 major crops and contributes 1/6 of export earning. In total geographical area of country, net area zone is almost 45%. And in that 60 million hectares net irrigated area. This is an overview of our agriculture sector in India. And we can once observe the India's importance or role in world of agriculture. What are the agriculture importance having our country in the world? If we observe this, we can find these things. India is the largest producer of milk, cashew nuts, coconuts, tea, ginger, turmeric, and black pepper, and also largest cattle population of 281 millions. Second largest producer of wheat, rice, sugar, and groundnut and pulses. Third largest producer of tobacco. And the important thing is the third largest in implementation of mechanization in agriculture. These are the important and unique characters of Indian agriculture in the world. Now we can observe the importance of agriculture in our country's economy. First one is share in national income. Our agriculture sector having 16 to 18% of nation income. At the time of 2006 and 2007, 1950-51 it was 59%. At present it decreased to 13 to 14%. But one thing, the share of agriculture in the total national income has been gradually decreasing on account of the development of secondary and tertiary sectors, even though it still contributed a notable percentage to the nation's national income, and it's showing economic development process in our economy. The other important role of agriculture is provision of food grains. This agriculture sector feeding almost 1 billion people. Agriculture in India has played an important role in meeting almost the entire food needs of the people. The production of food grains in India has increased from 51 million tons in 1950-51 to 220 million tons in 2010-11. This has enabled the country to overcome the problems of food grain shortages. The country almost self-sufficient in food grains, no longer depends on import of food grains. Our agriculture sector is almost self-sufficient and also able to export some food grains to the other countries. In 1951, there is only 51 million tons of production in agriculture sector. It's increased almost to 250 million at present. This is the result of green revolution and also mechanization of agriculture, irrigation facilities. Whatever it may be, agriculture sector giving food to the whole economy, people and other sectors. And also our agriculture sector gaining foreign exchange to our country, earner of foreign exchange. Through the export of agriculture commodities like tea, cotton, coffee, jute, fruits, vegetables, spices, sugar, oil, etc. Export of agriculture products accounted for almost 70% of the export earnings in the past. Now it is 1/6% of the export earnings. Moreover, our country agri products have more demand in other countries. So agriculture sector is earner of foreign exchange to our country. Next, agriculture sector is source of employment. Especially in our country, real India is rural India. Almost 70 to 80% of the people residing at rural areas. So that more than 56% of the total labor force in India is engaged in agriculture and depend on it for their livelihood. It becomes evident from the fact that other sectors of the economy could not generate enough employment for the growing population. We have to observe one thing, that percentage of agriculture sector in national income decreased from 60% to 16%. It is good and it is showing the economic development process in our economy. At the same time, the labor force are just decreased from 70% to 50%. It is because of the growing secondary and tertiary sectors not generating employment to the rural people, because using more technology than labor force. So now also almost 45 to 50% of the total labor force in India engaged in agriculture or primary sector. Other importance of agriculture sector is supply of raw material to the industrial sector. For some industries, agriculture only supply raw materials to the industries. Many industries like cotton industry, sugar industries, jute industries, etc. depends on agriculture for their raw material requirements. If there is no agriculture or there is no crops of these industries raw materials, these industries also fell down and become sick industries. So agriculture giving life to industrial sector also. Moreover, workers engaged in various industries depends on agriculture for their food requirement. Why? Because food is primary need and it should be produced in only agriculture sector. Not only giving raw materials or giving food for the industrial sector, but also these agriculture sector people only market for industrial products. Agriculture provides markets for large number of industrial products. Since about 2/3 of India lives in rural areas, there is a large rural purchasing power which has created a large demand for all type of industrial and service products. Green revolution has considerably increased the purchasing power of the large farmers in recent years. This agriculture sector people or rural people are the large market for industrial products as well as service products. And also one more thing is that significance for trade and transport. This agriculture sector impact the transport system. Various means of transport like roadways and railways get bulk of their business from the movement of agriculture commodities and raw materials. Bulk of their business అంటే రవాణా రంగంలో ఎక్కువగా వాళ్ళ రవాణాకి ఉపయోగపడేటి ఏ విధమైన అయినా ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్, ఈవెన్ షిప్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ అయినా ఏదైనా కూడా ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ రంగానికి కూడా అగ్రికల్చర్ సెక్టర్ వస్తువుల రవాణా ద్వారా ఆదాయాన్ని సమకూరుస్తుంది అని చెప్పవచ్చు. అగ్రికల్చర్ ఈజ్ ద నాట్ ఓన్లీ సోర్స్ ఫర్ ది rural people, not only source for the employment and industrial sector, but also source of revenue for the government. How can government get revenue from agriculture sector? Through the direct contribution of agriculture taxes to the central and state government. They get a significant part of their total revenue in terms of land revenue, irrigation charges, taxes imposed on the commodities purchased by the cultivators. Central government also earn revenue from export duties and also earn foreign exchange from export of these agriculture products. అంటే ఓన్లీ ట్యాక్సెస్ నుంచి కాకుండా భూమి పన్నులు, నీటి పన్నులు, ఇంకా వ్యవసాయ ఉత్పత్తుల మీద వేసిన ఈ అన్ని పన్నులు, వ్యవసాయ ఉత్పత్తులను ఎగుమతి చేసినప్పుడు వచ్చే ఆదాయము, తర్వాత ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు వేసే ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ డ్యూటీస్, ఇవన్నీ కూడా భారతదేశానికి, భారత ఆర్థిక వ్యవస్థకి అగ్రికల్చర్ ద్వారా సమకూర్చే పన్నులు అని, ఆదాయం అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఇఫ్ వి notice all the importances of agriculture in Indian economy, this is the diagram which shows the importance of agriculture in Indian economy or role of agriculture in Indian economy. The one is share in national income, the two is largest employment providing sector for the labor force, and next contribution on to capital formation, next providing food surplus to the expanding population, next providing raw material to industries, and also having importance in international trade. This diagram shows that the role of agriculture in the Indian economy and how it very important to the our country, society and people. This agriculture sector having other aspects also, that are land issues, cropping pattern, and also horticulture, other issues, irrigation issues, command area irrigation program, inland fisheries development, global phenomena, land soils mapping and selection, crop patterns, pesticides and disinfection issues. These all are the issues also coming under the agriculture development. We have to provide more facilities to the agriculture sector, especially irrigation sources and awareness to the farmers about modernization of agriculture. Then we get more production. Through production we can get more income, and also government takes the measures to facilitate employment in industry sector and service sector to decrease the pressure of labor force on agriculture sector in rural areas, so that we can abolish the disguised unemployment and seasonal unemployment in the agriculture sector, so that we can get good production and resources from the agriculture sector. Thank you viewers. If you like this video, kindly share and subscribe. If you want to tell anything, put a comment, and we will meet in another class with a new topic. Thank you. Malathi Lata.